I would like to extend an invitation for the best man, Mike. Please give Mike a round of applause. Mike, give you a moment. My right side.
Thank you.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you all for being here today to celebrate this union. I'd like to give a special thanks to Angie's parents, Rose, Ed, and Kenneth, and Carol, and Denise, or as we all know her, Nana. And that special thanks is for raising two incredible people that are standing here right in front of us. Getting prepared for this speech was a big ordeal for me, but I consolidated it into three things I had to do. One, don't do or say anything embarrassing. It's important. There's a lot of embarrassing things that could be shared. I probably have been shared already tonight. Two, I got to keep it short, and I can't ramble, right? So that's important. But three, and most important of all, what I spent a lot of time struggling with, is how can I summarize into words what this gentleman up here means to me, means to the people that have come here today, and to the communities that he's lived in. And that's just it. It'd be hard to share just one story about Dimitri, to sum up who he is to me, what he has meant to the community we grew up in, the many others he has lived in, and to his family. But I've got one place to start. Nicknames. When you start to think about the measure of the man, it's easy to start with nicknames because nicknames are rooted in respect, admiration, and love. Dimitri has had more nicknames than I could possibly list, but here's a few to give you a sense of what his friends and family have affectionately donned him with over the years. D, Dim, Petrie, Debo, D-Money, Darkness, Uncle D, to a lot of children out there, and so many more that I can't list at this wedding because they're not appropriate.
Darkness!
During our years of friendship, we've shared and been recognized by a few nicknames too. The Purple People, when we played football. Woody and Wesley, basketball and general rubble rousing. The Three Amigos. That was also general rubble rousing with one of our beloved and dearly departed friends, Adrian, who couldn't be here with us today. And most recently, Ebony and Ivory. For a number of years in our 20s and 30s, anywhere you went and found D, you could find Mike. It was through sports that I first met Dimitri, Little League Baseball, Kendall Hammocks to be specific. You guys were there. But our friendship was born years later during the hardships of high school football. Being in height was not easy. Trust me when I tell you that. Both of us were talented athletes, but had limited organized sports experience, which led to some difficult and humorous moments on and off the field. One of the most memorable moments being the full body cramp Dimitri got after practice one day, and if you haven't seen a full body cramp before, I encourage you to do it. During that time together, we grew as players, leaders, and friends. What you have to know about D is that in South Florida and in West Kendall, he's a local legend. Friendship comes easy for him, so just about any place you go, there's somebody he will know. Someone who remembers an amazing house party hosted by those two fine ladies back there. A vigorous dance battle. Where's BB at? There you go, right there. Vigorous dance battle. A joke that made you laugh so hard you were doubled over. A competitive pickup game, an epic night on the town. Where's Manolo at? There he is. All right. Or the trademark steel wool brush and sweaty forearms at his makeshift barbershop.
Red face for everybody, baby.
The dynamics of Dee's barbershop were just like any other, in that it played an important social function in our community. His barbershop was a place where people from all over the community, as diverse in appearance and experience and opinion, could be together. Some of my best memories with Dee and these gentlemen spread across the room today are tied to that makeshift barbershop in the garage, which they generously hosted. Thank you. Intentional or unintentional, it was in these moments long ago that I realized the caliber of the man standing up here today. Dimitri is open-minded, resilient, compassionate, accountable, honest, and loyal. And for all those reasons and more, I'm proud to call him my brother. It's been more than 15 years since we lived in the same city. I know a lot of people are like, thank God for that. Which is probably good for him. It's definitely good for me. But the strength of our bond has only grown over the years. We've maintained a tradition of traveling to football games together with many of these gentlemen that are here today, as well as visiting each other in all the new cities we've called home. Together, we've shared some of life's best and worst moments, and I'm so honored to be sharing this best moment with him. I've not known Angela long, and because we don't live in the same city, we've spent limited time together, but here's what I do know. My first impressions and experience match the scouting report. Here's what was on Angela's scouting report. She loves being a mom, is an incredible mom. She's a beautiful person inside and out. She has a great sense of humor and a contagious laugh. She's got an unparalleled sense of fashion and adventure, has high energy and relentless optimism. Also, this is important, you all are going to see this later, very notably, she's got equally sharp dance moves. After meeting her and spending time with her, it was easy to confirm what Dee already knew. Angela is a perfect match in every way. Together they share many complementary traits, but it's in the ones they don't share that strengthen their bond as a pair. I've seen Angela motivate Dee in ways that others have tried and failed. Since the beginning of their relationship, I've seen purpose and determination in Dimitri, and that's what I've come to appreciate about Angela the most. She brings out and maintains all the best parts of my best friend Dimitri. In closing, some advice to Dee on marriage and being a stepdad. Relationships are hard, especially when kids are involved. They're even more difficult, so as a stepfather, be there. I mean, really be there. When times are good, when times are bad, and when they're ugly. It won't always be easy, but never give up on them, and they will never give up on you. My advice on being a husband is simple. Be honest, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. And most importantly of all, do twice as much listening as you do talking. It's been a privilege and an honor to be your best man. Please raise your glasses. To love, to laughter, happy ever after. Cheers.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please give Mark the best man a round of applause, please. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to